Hi everyone, I'm back today to share my newest journal. It's titled A Day at the Beach, which is a little ironic seeing as temperatures here today was -6 when I got up this morning and we've still got a covering of snow, but hey, it's good to dream I suppose, isn't it? This is my design team project for Artymaze for January. Must apologise to Andrea. I did get this kit ages ago, but I just haven't had no time to work on it. So finally, I've had a few weeks I've got stuck in and absolutely loved using it. It's titled A Day at the Beach and it's so vintagey and shabby. It's really, really pretty kit to work with. It measures, I've just measured it a minute ago. Ooh, let's have another look. Yeah. 8.5 by 5.5. It's got 68 pages front to back and is 3 signatures. It's quite chunky, well it's come out quite chunky. I've put plenty of beads and charms in it and some boho beads. And I've just done a simple sari ribbon. What's this ribbon called? Lost it again. Ribbon, but I must give a shout out actually for this seam binding. I buy a lot of my seam binding from a fabulous shop on Etsy called Splattered Inky. It's run by Tracy, who I believe is on Junk Journal Junkies, but her seam binding is beautiful, some gorgeous colours, and it's so reasonably priced. And sometimes I just can't be bothered to do my own seam binding and I never get the colours coming out, but if you can see the colours on this are lovely. Right, to get, I've just put a couple of little charms on the end of them, but they can come off if you don't want them on. And I've left plenty of room so when your journal grows it'll shut nicely. The cover is made from Craftex. Well, I love Craftex. It's just so soft and bendy and pliable to work with. I've left the back quite plain. I've just stained it all up using some ink sprays and just splattered them around really and done a bit of experimentation. This is my New Year's resolution this year, just try new stuff, and I've loved working with inks. Tina ages ago sent me some gorgeous Lindy's inks for my birthday and I'm absolutely loving using them, messing about with them. So that's my new plan, just to try new stuff. Right, the cover is just collaged up of lots of cheesecloth, different bits of blue fabric, an image from the kit. All the papers are from the Day at the Beach kit. I've used nothing else. It's just there's that much stuff in it. I didn't really need to use anything else. The bottom, I was trying to get a seaweedy effect with old netting, and so I just used a lot of this cheesecloth to try and create that effect. Got a few little starfish and there's some beadwork. Can you see that bead? Am I in frame? This is off an old doily that I picked up. It sort of broke my heart to cut it up, but it was just lying there doing nothing, so I just thought the colours went perfect with the journal. Right, into the journal. I'll just pull that down a shade. I've just put a little pocket at the front with some tags. Won't pull every tag out because I think we all know what a tag is by now, but all the tags are from the kit. This also is my newest obsession at the moment, Tyvek. I saw a video on some Tyvek beads, which I did want to include in this journal, but by the time my wooden skewers arrived, I'd near enough finished the journal and I couldn't be bothered to mess about. But I did do a little pocket with Tyvek and I just painted it, and it's really good, and I'm using my new heat tool and I'm just really enjoying playing at the moment. But I just love the effect you get off Tyvek. And if you go on Pinterest and put in some Tyvek art, some of the stuff that comes up is fabulous. So like I said, this year I will be trying lots of new stuff. I've got a little boho bead made up for some just fibres. This is another one of my Tyvek tags that I've made. I just painted that up with blue, put my heat tool on it and it crinkled nicely, and I've just put a little vintage image, some starfish, some fibres. I won't bore you all explaining every little detail. I think we all know what a fibre is by now. Just put some more. I just really like to use it for texture, and you can use that as a little tuck spot, which I've just realised I haven't put anything in, which I will do. This little boy with some like coloured, forgot that again already, so we'll pass that one. Another bit of that beaded doily. I think actually it had the word milk wrote on it, and I think years ago people just used to cover the jugs of milk up with doilies, but it was just beautiful, and it was all, I shouldn't really have cut it up, but sometimes you just got to do it, haven't you? I hope everybody's keeping warm in this weather. I mean, we have to laugh at us Brits in the UK. I've been looking at Chicago and places in Canada. They've been like -30, -40, and we've had a week's snow and the whole country's coming to a standstill, and I'm struggling to get to work and that, but I love the snow, so I'm really not complaining. Tag, journaling card. These, I got the idea from watching Laurie Frusco video. She did a gorgeous little thing, I think she called them toppers. They're just like extra writing space really, where it's just a little bit of a collage in it and an envelope. Oh, just looked at my tatty nails still full of ink, if you can ignore them. I am going to treat myself to a manicure next week. That's my treat for the month. I just get embarrassed looking at my tea-stained fingers all the time. This is the centre of the first signature. Like I said, I think I mentioned there was 3 signatures in it, front to back. Some more journaling cards, some extra bits of writing paper I had. I just topped it off with some lace. I've left plenty of writing space in it, some lovely lined paper. Another little top tag, tuck and a tuck spot. More tags, and just this is my favourite image actually from the kit, this little girl. That's why I had to include her on the cover. I just think she's beautiful. Start with the second signature. Just love this paper as well. Like I said, there's plenty of journaling spaces. And I love these like little Polaroids of holiday reminders. Like I said, this kit is beautiful. I love the last kit I've worked with, the Winter's Tale one, but this has got to be my favourite summery one. And I say this after I used every one of Andrea's kits, but they are so lovely and there's so many. You really don't need to do anything to these papers. They're just beautiful on their own. Another little fabric pocket where I've tried to get another seaweedy net effect. Put some journaling cards in. Put a little airmail envelope, because you do need to write when you're on holiday to your friends. Well, I don't think we do that now, do we? We just send emails and text and WhatsApp, etc. But it is meant to be vintage, so the centre of the second signature. So plenty of paper for writing. Just added lots of texture where I could. Every summer has a story. Got some holidays myself lined up. I'm off to Monte Carlo again in April for the tennis. It's a treat that every year I go with them. So about 9 of us all meet up. And we're just all massive Rafa Nadal fans, so we just all meet up to cheer him on. But it's usually a good 10 days away. And it'd be nice, I suppose, to see some sunshine in April. Another little Polaroid, a little sea charm. I think it's a shell, yeah, blue shell. Some more writing space. Another little fabric pocket with some journaling cards in. Some more of that bead doily. Little flip with a tuck spot. Put a couple of journaling tags and stuff in a little bag. Another little charm with a shell. There's an envelope here. Done another little tuck spot, some scraps of paper. Just like doing this. I've seen somebody do it on a video, and I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, but I just thought it's a lovely way of using your scrap papers up. You can just keep adding to it so your journal keeps going. a little tuck spot with a journaling card. And I just put this on. I think Tina sent me this doily. I just love how she'd coloured it, but when I'd cut it up, it just reminded me of a fish. So I thought, well, perfect journal to use it on. I've done another one of these little topper things inspired by Laurie. Obviously came out nothing like Laurie's. I just don't seem to have her layering skills, but I just thought another way of using up your scraps. I've got really stingy now. I hate throwing anything away. I think if I can reuse it, all the better. Let's put another little tuck spot here with a couple of journaling cards. I like to use journaling cards in my own journal, because when they're full you can just replace them, and you don't even have to write in your journal if you don't want to. Just fill them up with cards and things you can add to and take away. A little bit of a collage with a doily, some music paper and a little ticket. A little tuck spot there with that gorgeous girl again that I've just used everywhere. This is another one of my tags that I've made up from Tyvek. You really need to try it. It's just such fun, and you can just see it bubbling. I've got some more painted up this afternoon. I want to have another play around, but this is just a little girl on the beach with some blue cheesecloth, a couple of starfish, and some crochet doily, and another little boho bead. I've got addicted to making these now as well. A glassine bag with some tags in, a little tuck spot. With a little tuck spot, some tickets in. Like I said, I've just used everything from the Day at the Beach kit. I haven't had to download anything else. And there's a lovely little verse here called A Day on the Beach. All the pages are coffee stained, and yeah, I think they are all coffee stained for once. Another little starfish charm, another little envelope which you can also use as a tuck spot, another little area for journaling, and some mixed fibres, some ink stained papers, and coming up towards the back now, I've just made a little Tyvek pocket. See how it bubbles when you put the heat on? I did some stitching. I just laid it up with a little bit of cheesecloth. But all you do before you just paint it. I just painted stripes. And I was trying to keep to the beach theme of like sea, sand, blue sky. That was the look I was trying to go for, which works. Colours work perfect with this kit. Some more journaling space and another Tyvek pocket. A little bit of doily laid up with some cheesecloth and little charm. Plenty of room to put more journaling cards and tags. And that's the end of it. Like I said, because I've got quite a lot of blue stuff still all lying about, I might make some altered file folders with what I've got left, and so that's another way you can use the kit again in another different project. Once again, hope you're all keeping warm and you're enjoying the weekend. Thanks for watching, and if anybody's interested, I will be listing this in my Etsy shop this afternoon, or PM me offline beforehand. Hope you all have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Bye.